Welcome to my channel, Elevate. Daily Success. Today we discuss about a story of Eugene V. Debs, a man who helped us to understand what is the real meaning of motivation. The roar of the engines in the rail yard was the true rhythm of Eugene V. Debs's early life. He started as a locomotive fireman, feeling the grit, the heat, and the relentless grind of the machine age. He wasn't born a revolutionary. He was molded by the system he served, a system that demanded obedience from working people. His first loyalty was to the craft, and he helped create the American Railway Union, a union built on the simple, vital principle that every worker deserved dignity. But the pivotal moment in Debs's story, the one that holds the greatest motivational power, was the Pullman strike of 1894. When workers at the Pullman company town saw their wages slashed while their rents remained high, Debs, leading the ARU, called for a moral stand against crushing corporate power. The federal government, siding with the railroads, sent in troops to break the strike, and Debs was arrested and jailed for 6 months. Most people would have broken or retreated into fear, but Debs did the opposite. While confined, he studied, reading the works of socialist thinkers. He looked at the system that had put him behind bars and realized that surface-level reform was not enough. His lowest point became his sharpest turning point. He didn't see jail as a defeat. He saw it as an education, a crucible where his conviction was reforged. He left prison a dedicated socialist, understanding that the fight for dignity had to become the fight for a fundamentally fairer system. Debs went on to run for U.S. president 5 times, consistently advocating for a vision of equality. But the final, most audacious act of his career took place in 1920. By then, he was not just a political figure. He was an enemy of the state. He had been sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for sedition, convicted for criticizing the war. And yet, in an act of breathtaking commitment, his party nominated him for president again. His campaign was run entirely from behind stone walls. His slogan might as well have been, "Vote for Convict number 9653. He couldn't hold rallies or shake a single hand. Yet his message was simple and profound. I would rather 1,000 times be a free soul in jail than to be a sycophant and coward on the street. His supporters took this rallying cry to the masses, turning his imprisonment into a symbol of the injustice they were all fighting. On Election Day, while confined to his cell, Eugene V. Debs received nearly 1 million votes. He did not win the election, but the vote count was a monumental moral victory. It proved that his ideas had a power that transcended physical confinement. The lesson of his life is clear. True courage is the willingness to stand alone for what is right. Debs taught us that true success isn't about the title you achieve or the election you win, but about charting the unique, necessary path of your own conviction. They could lock his body in a cell, but they could never imprison his idea. And in the end, that idea became his enduring legacy. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more motivational story.